As today's class, we will go for Python and database connectivity. Okay. So before starting this one, let us know what are the minimum requirements we need to make a database connection. So first one, we need database. So we have different type of databases are there. Among that, I am using MySQL. Okay. So to initially, we need to install this MySQL software. So to install this one, I am downloading XAMPP server. This XAMPP server contain MySQL. If you install this application, you can get MySQL. So what is XAMPP? XAMPP is nothing but, here X is nothing but Linux environment. A is nothing but Apache server. This is the server. And M is nothing but MySQL. P is nothing but PHP programming. And another P is nothing but Perl programming. So these all softwares are integrated as a single unit, that is the XAMPP. Okay. So first, we have to know how to install this one. First, you need to go for XAMPP website, or you can directly type XAMPP download. When you hit enter, you can see the first link. When you click on this one, it will navigate to the apachefriends.org website. So from this, you can go for latest one. Any one of these one you can install. These all belonging to Windows environment only. If your system is Linux environment, you can go for these XAMPP tools and you can download any one. Or if your system is OS installed system, then you can go for this one. So there are different type of versions of operating system respect to XAMPP softwares are there. You can go for any one of this and you can download this one. So when you click on this one, it will download. Once it is downloaded, just you double click on this one, it will automatically install. Okay. So once a XAMPP is installed, then you can find one separate folder in your folder structure. Okay. So what you did, first you need to download. What you need to download? XAMPP server. Next, you can go for next button to install that one. Once it is installation is completed, you can find XAMPP folder in C directory. Let us check whether it was available or not. Already I have installed this one. Just you can go, we will check whether it was installed or not. Yes, when I open my folder structure, so I am going for local disk C. And can you see this XAMPP? Yes. So what are the applications were installed in this one? Apache, MySQL, PHP related environment and Perl related environment. That all will be integrated under this. So here, once this one is installed, you can find this one under this. Can you see MySQL at here? This is the MySQL I am using. And under this, you can find bin folder. When you open this one, you can find MySQL application. When you come down, so MySQL application was installed successfully. How it was installed? By installing the XAMPP server. Okay. Once a XAMPP is installed, we need to open MySQL. So this exam allow you to access MySQL in two different ways. Okay. So first one, user interface. Using direct user interface, you can use XAMPP server, or you can go for command line environment. Command line environment. Okay. So if you are the beginner, then you have to learn using the command line environment. If you are master in creating the databases, then you can go for user interface. Okay. So today's class, I will tell you how to create a database in the MySQL software. Next, we need to make a communication with Python programming and database. Okay. Next one. Right. These two services is provided by XAMPP. Let us know how can I open these two different ways. So first one, we will go for how to use user interface. So to run MySQL, your first requirement, you need to start the server. Start the server. Which server you need to start? XAMPP server you need to start. Okay. To start this one, you need to open XAMPP control panel. Okay. So how can I open this control panel? Very simple thing. You can go for your local disk and under XAMPP folder. Next, you can find, if you come down, you can find XAMPP control. So when you double click on this one, yes, it will open XAMPP control panel. Okay. So if you here from this, you need to turn on this Apache and MySQL. Then only you can access MySQL. Otherwise, you cannot. Okay. So where it is available? Where it is available? So in local disk C, you have XAMPP folder. Under XAMPP, we need to double click on XAMPP control. When you open this one, what happened? This window will be appear. This window is appear. From this, which two services you need to add? This Apache and MySQL. See here, when I click on this one, so here, when I click on this one, this service will be started and you can see stop. If you want to stop this one, you click on this one. Next, MySQL is also, I need to turn on, because our primary aim is to make a communication with our Python program with this MySQL. So I need to turn on this one also. If you do not turn on these two, you cannot interact with your MySQL. Okay. So after opening XAMPP, what I did, turn on Apache and MySQL. Okay. These two I must turn on. Yes, once it is turned on, then server is started. You can open that server. Yes, how can I open the server? You can go for any one of the web browsers. Okay, I will open any web browser. So which web browser I am using? Chrome I am using. Using this Chrome, I want to open. So I am opening Chrome at this place. Next, I am removing these things. Right. So under Chrome, what I am doing, just to open a new tab where you have to type the local host. LOCALHOST localhost, and don't give any space while writing the localhost. When you hit enter, directly dashboard will be appear, which is the when this dashboard appears, you can confirm that this XAMPP server was opened successfully. Okay. If this dashboard does not appear, means you did not turn on XAMPP control panel. Is that clear? Yes. I want to show you whether it is not showing the dashboard or not when I turn off the MySQL and Apache. Observe here carefully. What I am going to do? This Apache I am going to stop, and MySQL also I am going to stop. Is that clear? Yes. So when I hit enter, observe here what happens. So this site cannot be reached. Why it is not reaching? This one is the local host because I turned off these two services. Now I am going to turn on these two. Start, start. And I am not doing any changes. Just I am reloading this one. Can I see this one? Yes. So turning on of these two services is mandatory or yes. These two must be turned on. Later that I have opened local disk, sorry, web browser. Which web browser I have opened? Chrome. Under that what I need to type? Just a local host. Where I need to type localhost in address bar. Then what did you see? You can see the dashboard. You can see the dashboard. And once you see the dashboard, you can confirm that server was started successfully. Right. What is our primary aim? We need to open a database. To open a database, can you see PHP myadmin at here? Yes, this PHP myadmin, which opens the MySQL database in which format? User interface. Everything user interface is available. Using that graphical user interface, I am going to access this database. Wait for a minute. Right. So now database is open. These all are the ready-made databases which are already available. I have created some of them, but what is our main aim? We need to create our own database. So I hope you know database or not, I don't know. So initially, as a basic learner, you need to start off learning database by using the command prompt. So command-based user interface. Later, we can go for graphical user interface. So did you understand how to open a database graphically? Yes. So how do you open? Just you can type localhost, which appears the dashboard. From the PHP myadmin, you need to click. Then this database is open. Which database it is? MySQL database. In the coming class, at the end of this class, I will tell you how to create the databases at this place. But before that, we need to go for how to work with the command-based user interface. Okay, this is graphical user interface. Next, we need to learn how to open command-based user interface. So this is clear. So why we are using this one? To work with the which user interface? Graphical user interface. Now what we are using? We are going for command line environment. Let us see how to open this command line environment. Very simple. Just you need to go for the location where MySQL was installed. So where it was installed? In local disk C under XAMPP. Next, in MySQL, where it is available in MySQL under bin, your MySQL software was installed. Now, what is my job? I want to open that one using command-based user interface. So, what can I do? Just you will go for this address bar. Just you type CMD. When I hit CMD, what happens? You can see this command prompt. Are you clear? This command prompt will be appear. From this, I need to open MySQL. Okay. So even you want to access MySQL using command prompt, you need to definitely turn on these two things. If you do not turn on, your MySQL cannot open from this prompt. Is that clear? Right. Now what can I do? I have to start my MySQL. To start MySQL, in the command prompt, you need to type mysql.exe. Exe stands for executable file. Which executable file I am expecting? MySQL. So when you want to open MySQL software, definitely it will ask you two things. First one is username of this database, and next one is password of this database. Okay, these two things you must give. Okay, here where it is available. Now I am going to write this one separately. Now I want to open command line MySQL. I am using. So where it is available? Under local disk C, in XAMPP folder, in MySQL subfolder. You are going for another pin. Next, you are typing CMD address bar. Then what do you see? You can see the command prompt. You can see the command prompt like this. This address will be available like this. You can see. So observe here. Is the same thing will be appear or not? Yes. What will you type at this place? MySQL .exe followed by username. How do you give username? -u. -u is nothing but username you are giving. -u is the option. Which option? Username option. So by default, your XAMPP MySQL contain one default username, that is root. ROOT. This one you should remember. Next, while installing, I did not give any password. When you do not give any password, then you can ignore that one. Otherwise, you just type -p. This -p is nothing but, it's not minus, -p, which conveys that you are trying to give the password, but I did not set any password. Just you simply click on this enter button. Okay, let us see what happens. I am going to type mysql.exe u-u. What is the username? Root. Next, followed by -p, I am giving. I am not typing any password followed to this one. Just I will hit enter. Is it asking me to enter the username or not? But did I give any username? I did not give any username. When I hit enter, then which directly connected to the MySQL platform. So is it show you like a MariaDB, but it is not MariaDB database, which is MySQL only. Is that clear? I will show whether it is MySQL or not. Yes, this is the way you need to connect to the MySQL. So first job, what is MySQL? What it does? So this MySQL is a relational database. Okay. So this is a relational database management system. Okay. So relational is nothing but all the data stored in the form of tabular representation. Okay. So database is nothing but collection of records, collection of related relations. Are you clear? So relational is nothing but tabular representation of your data. Database is nothing but collection of related relations, means collection of tables. Okay. So management system is nothing but which is a tool which is a tool used for performing operations. Used for perform operations. What operations? Okay, creating a new relation is nothing but new table. Next, followed by inserting new record, inserting, deleting, okay, or updating. To do these all things, we need one tool. That tool is the management system. Which management system? Database management system. Is that clear? So I'm not teaching MySQL database. So to work with the Python and MySQL, just I will introduce the basic things. Next, we will work that all operations from the Python program. Okay. So first job. What is our job? To write the relations or to create a table. Our first thing, we need to create a database. Okay. So in MySQL, to create a new database, we have to follow one syntax. Okay. So create a new database. So how can I create a new database? So the syntax of this one is syntax. First you have to write create, followed by which one you want to be create? Database I need to create. So create followed by database. What is the database you want to be create? That name you have to give. Name of new database. Are you clear? So followed by you need to put the code. So let us check. I am going to create one new database. This database name is online class. Online class. And one more thing, if you want to create a new database, that database is not existed in our databases. So here I have created. Next, which query I need to write? We need to call this one as a queries. So which query I need to write? Create database query. And what I said, while creating a new database, that database name should not be available. Then here you have to raise one more question. Sir, may I know how can I see the previous existing databases? Okay. So that again, MySQL database has given one another thing, that is for listing out all the databases. Okay, what is the next one? List all database names. Database names. So how can I list them? We have show keyword. So followed by which thing you need to be list out, that thing you have to write. What is our main job? We need to list out all databases. So show databases I am writing. Okay. Now let us check whether it is listing out or not. So show databases I am writing. When I press enter, it will list out all the database names. Can you see this one? And one more thing, the same list I want to show using the user interface also. Where did I create it? This one. So observe here carefully. Here, what are the names it appear? Is this everything will be available at this place or not? B3011, 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 B2303011. Is it available or not? Information schema, KUCONF, MINNI, Minni. So the same list is appeared or not? Here you have this everything appeared graphically, but what you did, you have written a simple query to list out all the database names, right? So here from this database, what is the database I want to create new one? Online class. So is this online class database is available? Not available. So how can I create? Create database followed by online class I have written. Next, I am going to put the semicolon. When I hit enter, can you see one message like query is okay and one row affected or not? Yes. Now I need to check whether it has created or not. Yes. So as of now, this one is not available. After executing this query, again, I am asking my database to list out what are the databases are available. So can you see online class? Yes. Where it appears? It appears in between OAK and OOPJ marks. But in between these two, is it available? Not available. Did you understand how to create a new database or not? Yes. Now, what I did, see here, observe here one more thing. So now, where I am available here, different databases are available. This is the way different databases is available, and I have stand at this place. Now, each database contain different tables. So these are the databases and these are the tables. So each database, what is table? Table is nothing but a relation. What is this relation? It is going to maintain all the information in the tabular form. So this is another table. So this is another table. These all are related tables. Okay, these all belonging to this database. And here also this database is available. Here also another database is available. This is the new database I have created just now. What is this one? Online class. Now where I am standing, did I enter into the database? I did not enter. As of now, I am standing at outside. How can I know whether I am standing outside or not? So by seeing the thing, this is none. This none indicates I did not use any database as of now. Okay. Now what is my job? I want to enter into this database. Okay. If I enter, then I can see what are the tables were present inside this one. Without entering into this one, I cannot see what are the tables were available inside this one. Is that clear? Right. How can I enter into this one? So to enter into the database, which means you need to use that database. Okay. So to select or to use a database, we have to use the following syntax. How can I write? First, you need to write use followed by which database you want to be used. That database name you have to write. Database name. Okay. Next, followed by you need to put the semicolon. So from this, which database I want to use? Online class. So use online class I am writing. When I hit enter, observe here what is happening. What is the mistake I did? Online class. Sorry, I have typed user. It's not user, just you type use. When I hit enter, can you see one message like database changed or not? Yes, from which database to which database you have changed? Previously, I did not select any database. From this database to I entered into the online class. Okay. So what happens? Now I have entered, means where I am standing right now. At this place I am standing. What can I know? Right now, I need to know what are the tables were present inside this one. Table is okay. Table is nothing but which look like a Excel sheet. All the information will be present inside the table. So here I want to list out what are the tables are available. Previously, how did I list out all the database names? By using show databases. Similarly, to list out what are the tables were available inside this one, you have to use the show tables. Okay. So to list out all the tables or relations present in database. Which one I need to use? Show followed by tables I need to write. Then it will list out. So did I create any table inside this one? I did not create any table. Is that clear? So what you are expecting? Nothing you are expecting. Let us check whether it is printing anything or not. So what can I do? Show followed by tables I am writing. If I do any mistake, which immediately appears what is the mistake I did, but I am not doing any mistake. So what it is showing? Empty set. What does it mean? I do not have this database does not contain any table. Okay. So now what is my job? I want to create a new table. So how can I create a table? That we will see. So basic syntax, I will tell you there are different methodologies available for creating a table. But as a beginner level, I will tell you how to create SQL table. So create a new table. So first we need to go for what table we want to be created. So I want to maintain student table. So what are the details I am expecting? Student, roll number, next student name, next student contact number, next student address. Okay, so these type of data I want to maintain. So let us go for this is the table I need to create. So how can I create a table? So to create a table, so create keyword you need to write, followed by I want to create a table, followed by you have to write new table name. Are you clear? New table is name. This name should not be present in our database again. Followed by you will start parenthesis. Okay. So here I will write this one. One name is nothing but Raju. Contact number all nines. Followed by address. This is for example Hyderabad. So similarly I have multiple records are there. So from this, these columns, this one, this one, this one, this one. These four are called as a attributes. What are they? Attributes of a table. Next one. This one is called. Here, can you see one row? Yes. This is called tuple or tuple or record. You can call any of this one. This is one student record or one employee record or one infrastructure record. Like that, depending on your table, this will be created. Which table it is? Student table. Okay. So this type of table I want to create. Before that, first I will write the syntax. Basic syntax I am writing. Okay. So create table followed by table name I am writing. Followed by I have to write the attribute. Attribute is nothing but this column name. Followed by which type of data you are writing into this one. That data type you need to mention. Data type. Next, another attribute or some of the textbooks contain column name also. Least bother about that one. Attribute followed by data type you need to write. So how many columns you need to be create? That many things you can write it here. After that, you need to put the semicolon. Okay. Next, I will include some more things to create this table. But for the basic creation, I said this example. Now, you know how to write, create a table. These are the predefined keywords. New name, I will give. Attribute name, which attribute you want to write, that attribute you will write, followed by database. So let us know what are the different database data types are available in MySQL. So first one, integer type. Okay, so under integer, again we have different type. Big int is there. So short int, next integer, like the different type is available. So these are conveying these data types we are using to increase the range of your data. So in Python, there is no any different these types under integer, but coming to the MySQL, there are different data types are available under integer. Next one, string type is available. So in Python programming, we call it as a string, but in MySQL, you have to call it as a varchar. So varchar is nothing but it can hold the string type of data. String type of data. Next one, date data type is available. This date data type is to hold the date. Okay, the format of this date is 4 digits year, y, followed by hyphen, followed by 2-digit month, followed by 2-digit day. This type of syntax we should give while giving the data, date. Next one, data type, varchar, integer, and float type also available. This float type is to hold the fraction numbers. So integer is nothing but 5 minus 5 minus 5 minus 10 or 0, like that. This type of data you can hold under integer. But when you go for float, 5.5, 7.5, like that, different type of data you can hold. Is that clear? Now, we have to go for this simple example. So from this, I want to include another field, that is date of birth. So date of birth, you can go for any date of birth at here, because we need to know these all types, right? So how can I create this table? So I am writing query at this place. So first one, create, I need to write, followed by I want to create a table, followed by which table I want to create? Student table. So student I am creating, followed by student roll number, SRNO. Roll numbers generally belonging to which type? I am going to take integer type. So integer I am taking. So directly you write integer, followed by name. So student name I am taking. While giving names, you should not give the space at here. And followed by generally these student names belonging to the string type, but in DBMS we are calling, in MySQL we are calling it as a varchar. Okay, followed by you need to mention how many characters of length you are expecting. So 50 characters of length I am expecting. So is it mandatory to write name with 50 characters? No need. Okay, the capacity I am giving for holding the name is 50 characters, but you can hold either 50 or less than 50 you can use. Text followed by, what is the another thing? Contact number. So S contact. So student contact, generally the simple integer cannot hold the contact number. So I will go for big int. Big int. Why I am going for big int? Because contact number which contain 10-digit number, you can't hold this integer range. So that I am migrating to the big int. Next one, address. So student address. Address is also belonging to the string type. So how can I write this one? Varchar, followed by 50 characters of length address I am taking, followed by date of birth of student, student DOB, followed by which type? Date type. And I am going to close this one. I want to create this one. Let us check whether it is creating or not. right? So as of now, how many tables were present in my online class? Nothing table is available. Now what can I do? I want to create a new table. So create followed by what is that? What is the thing I want to create? 1 minute. Create followed by table, followed by which table? Student table. What is the first thing? Student roll number. Belonging to which type? Integer type. You can write int int also, which works. Next one, student name. This is belonging to varchar. And how much length I am taking? 50. You can't hold 51 character length of name. Maximum 50 characters. Or you can use less than 50 characters. But you can't hold more than 50 characters length of name. Next one, integer type, varchar type is also completed. Next, student date of birth, which is belonging to the date type. Next one, student contact number. So contact number I can't hold in integer type, so I will go for big int, followed by what is the another thing? Address. Student address. This is also belonging to varchar type, followed by 50 characters of length I am taking. Next, entire thing I am going to write in the parenthesis. Just I will hit enter. So what is the mistake I did? Create a manual. Yes, address varchar. varchar. Check the manual. Yes, address. Just I am writing stu address. Some mistake I did. varchar is contact. Maybe space does not return. Right. So what is the mistake? After student contact, I did not give the space. Okay, so that I got error. But when I give the space, which executes. So next one. Here I have created table. Next step, how can I know whether this table is created or not? This appear at this place, but in which database it has created? Online class. How can I know these tables are available in online class? Just now I said show tables, which will list out what are the tables were available. Show tables. Next, when I click on semicolon and when I hit enter, can you see tables in online class? Only student table is available or not? Yes. Right. As of now, I have created this table. In future, you have forgotten in which order these column names you have written. I want to know it's a structure. Okay, which columns are there, what type of data I need to enter. Okay, so to know that one, we have another command, that is to know the structure of your table. Means this is called description of your table. Description of table. So to see how your table is created, what are the columns are available. So you have to go for DESC query. DESC is nothing but description of which one you need to be see, that table name you have to write. Okay, no need to write of DESC followed by table name. It will show you what is the structure of the table. So here DESC, which table name I want to see, which table structure I want to see, student. Next semicolon, when I hit enter, is it shown you? This is the fields. What are the fields are available? SR number, S name, S date of birth, S contact, STU add, and I have mentioned each belonging to which type. So here, if you observe this one carefully, what I have written it here, integer. Full word I have written. But did you observe what it appear? Int it is appear. Is that clear? Next. Varchar 50 date big int varchar type, and null s is nothing but you can write null value. Null is nothing but when you don't know any value to this one, you can write null value also. I will tell you how to write this one. These key constraints I will tell you later. Default values, I did not give any default value to this one, and extra nothing is available. Okay. Now I have created a table. Then what is my next job? See here, one thing, one more minute. Right. I have created this table, but did I write any record into this one? I did not write. Then how can I write this data? So here, to write the information to your table or to write a record to the table, then you need to go for insert record or insert query. So let us know how to write insert query. I will tell you different methods. So first one. First you have to write insert command followed by into, followed by insert into, in which a table or in which a relation you want to be entered, the table name you have to write. Insert into table name followed by what you want to give, that you have to write. Values, what we are giving? Values we are giving. How do you give these values? In which order you have defined these columns, that same order you should give. Is that clear? In which order you have created a column, that same order you have to give when you go for this syntax. So what is the first thing I have given? Student roll number. So when it is which type of data? It is integer type of data. When it is integer, directly you can write that value at this place, 1. Okay. Next one. Name. Name belonging to which type? Varchar type. So when your data belonging to varchar or string type, that data you need to write inside the colon. Okay. Sorry. Quotes. Which quotes? Single quotes you need to write. Single quote. And what is the name? Ravi is the name. And single quote completed. Followed by comma. And what is the third thing? Date of birth. Date of birth belonging to which type? Data type. Just now I said in which format you need to follow. So what is the format? 4 digits year, followed by 2-digit month, followed by 2-digit day, and that everything should be separated using the hyphen. Okay. And one more thing, while writing the dates, you need to write in the single quote. So in the single quote, I am giving today's date only. 2024, followed by hyphen, followed by month is 05, followed by hyphen, followed by date is 06. Is that clear? And this must be enclosed in single quote only. If you do not give single quote, it will give you error. What is the next data? Contact number. Contact number belonging to big int. Big int is nothing but again integer type only. What does it show you? Just it will show the number of digits you can write inside this one. So this is contact number, and this everything should be separated by comma, and all nines I am writing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Followed by comma. And student address. Student address belonging to varchar type, so that again I need to write the data in the single quote. So Hyderabad I am writing. Single quote close. Next I am going to be separate terminating this one. using semicolon. Oh, sorry, here table name. What is the table name? Student. Actually, I said you to write the syntax, but directly I have written the record. Now, so student follow, insert into, in which table I want to enter? Student table, followed by values, followed by what is the first one? Rule number 1, followed by name, Raju, followed by date of birth in single quote 2024-05-06, and followed by contact number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 digit contact number I have given, followed by student address. He is living in Hyderabad. Right. This is completed, semicolon. When I hit enter, so can you see one row record inserted or not? Yes. Next, similarly, another record I am writing, which is 2, and this is Rani, and her date of birth is in, for example, February, this is March 10th she was born, and her contact number is all 8s, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and she is living in Warangal. Right, another record also inserted. Next, third one. So third one, 3. So this is Suresh, and he born in 2023 in the January, on 26th he was born. Next, his contact number is all 7s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and he is living in New Delhi. Right. Now, how many records I have inserted? 3 records I have inserted. Is that clear? Right. Next, I have inserted these 3 records. But what is my job? I want to know what are the records were available in the table. So that you need to go for another query. So I will tell you another way of writing insert also. But I want to show all the records which are available in the table. So here, select a query you need to write. Select a query is for retrieving the records which are readily available in the table. So how can I write this one? First, you have to write a select followed by column names. Column name 1, column name 2, column name 3. Like that, you need to write required column numbers, followed by select column names from which table you want to write, the table name you have to write it here. Is that clear? Now let us see how we have to write. So now select, I am writing. So what are the records I want to see? These all records I want to see. SR number, comma S name, comma SDOB, comma S contact, comma STU add. Okay, these all columns names I have written from table. Which table? Student table. Student I am writing. When I hit enter, so is it listed out all the rows or no? What are the records you have given? That everything it has stored. Is that clear? Next, records are inserted. Sir, I don't want to see, I don't want to write these all column names. So if it is 4 or 5, I can write these all columns names. But I have 1,000 columns names. Do I need to write these all columns names? No, we have one small syntax is available to list out all the records or all the column names. So instead of writing these all column names, you just write star. The star indicates all columns names. So how do you write? Select star from table you need to write. Just I am going to close this one. Now I want to check this one. Star I have written. When I hit enter, so can you see all the same output it appears or not? Yes, this is working fine. Next one. Sir, is it mandatory to print the columns data in the same order? No. Are you clear? Sir, I want to print a name followed by rule number followed by these all things need to be appear. At that time, this is not the proper way. You can't write start. You in which order you want to print the column names, you can write. So select first which one I want to print, name of the student. So S name I want to print, followed by rule number I want to print, S rule number, followed by contact number, S contact number I want to see. Next, student address, STU add I want to see. Next, at last I want to see the date of birth, SDOB I want to write. Yes, when I hit enter, is it listed out in your required order or not? Yes. So is there any constraint to print the columns names in the created order? No. In which order you want to create that same order you can print, but you should give the proper column names. If you give wrong column name, it will give you error. It won't print any table. Yes. Next one. Right. These all columns names appear. I don't want to see these all columns names. I want to see only selected two column names. Example, rule number, contact number, I want to see. Okay, so that select what are the things you want to see? Rule number, SR number, followed by which column? Another column, S contact. Next, I want to know name also, S name. Am I giving in the same order? No. From which table you want to see? Student table. Right, when I hit enter, is it printed the selected columns or not? Yes. Right. So did you understand how many different ways you can write? Select the column names from table. You can go for this one. Okay. Next, here is it mandatory to write in the same order? Yes. No need to follow the no need to follow the same order. Okay, and the selected columns also will be appear. Next one. Now what we learned how to insert. Next we learned how to retrieve. Next one. One more thing. So here it is printing all columns data, and you can print your selected details also. But here I don't want to see all the rows. I want to see only selected student details. Is that clear? So when your table size is table contain only 3 records, you can open that 3 records. You can see the list of all information. You can search for your required record. But if it is other database, how many rows are there? Okay, crores of rows are available. Crores of records is available. I want from that entire database, I want to select only one record. So do you need to search every record? No. Then how can I do that one? Okay. So that to do such kind of output, you need to go for additional thing to the select query. This is for printing all the rows. Okay, which is printing all the rows, or otherwise all the tuples are printing. But are you expecting to print every row? No, I want to print only selected rows. So that you need to add another condition to this one. That is, you need to add where class, CLAUSE class, to the select query. How can I write this one? Very simple. Select followed by column names 1, column name 2, from table where, followed by you need to write the condition. Okay. So which record is written true for this condition, that will be appear. Okay. If it is false, it cannot be appear. Is that clear? Let us know how it is working. So here, what is my job? I want to know only Rani's details. Okay. So here, what is Rani's rule number? 2. Whose details you want to see? Only 2's details. Okay. So let you observe this one carefully. Select. I want to select. Or you want to print all the column data or selected column data? I want to print all column data. So that I have written star from which table you want to see? Student table. So student I have written, followed by I need to mention one condition. Okay, which record satisfies that condition will be appeared. So where from this, what you want to see? Student roll number, which is mapping with 2, only that 2 things need to be appeared. Remaining I do not need. Then when I hit enter, what happens? Is it printed all the record or selected record? Only selected record it appears. Is that clear? Next step. I want to know second rule number 2's contact number and name. Is that clear? So here, what does it printed? It printed all the columns details. From this, what you want to print? Only selected columns. What are they? Name of the student, student name, followed by student contact number. S contact number I want to see. So when I hit enter, can I see only selected columns details or not? Yes. So what does you let? I can print all the column detail. I can print the selected column detail. I can print selected rows also. From selected rows, selected columns also I have printed. Is that clear? So this is the way we need to get the information. What we learn? Creating a table, creating a database, how to use the database, how to insert record into a table, and how to fetch the details from the database. These things we learn in today's class. Tomorrow's class, we will go for how to delete the data from the table. Next step, we can write this everything using the Python program. Is that clear? Yes. We'll meet again in tomorrow's class. Bye.